Alright guys, I don't know how this is going to do. I bought an old Nikon. It's about, I don't know, about 12 years old. But my daughter shoots with a Nikon and I've checked it out and it works really good. I'm going to see how it does. If it does good on this video, I will continue to use it. Miss Polly is going to a graduation reception today, so I'm here on the homestead by myself today. We got all the tires changed. I got a new tire put on old red to use next week. Got to get that done. I got to clean some horse pens, and I may do some other stuff. So come along with me. Let's see what we can get done. So this is what I found this morning. Very first thing, I kept looking around. The old man was standing over by himself. I said, "Where's he at?" And so I guess he cast himself against this watering trough that I got to clean out now. But looks like he's been laying there a minute. I'll get him up, and got to do his first thing. So I'll go around and see if I can't situate him, get him up. Baba keeps thinking she needs to be in here, or he. I always call she, I don't know why. All right, big boy. You're in quite the mess, ain't you? Huh? You're in quite the mess, ain't you? Easy. I know. How long you been laying there, big boy? Huh? So I gotta clean this pen out. It's a mess. Was gone all day yesterday. Didn't get a chance to clean it. But he is looking really sharp. And the old man's looking better. Putting on some weight. Get him some more hay in here. Get this pen cleaned up. Old Buck ain't lost his appendages yet. And Baba thinks he wants over here. You're not coming over here, quit. Neurotic sheep. Alright guys, I'm going to get to feeding. Get this day on the road. Alright. Come on, boys. Come on. Who we got? Dukas! Duke! Dukas! These two follow me in here. Baba gets all excited. Dukas! Come on, get in here. Come on, boys, get in. Come on, Duke, come on. Duke, come. Come, boys. Come, boys, come on. I try to teach these dogs to stay with me. Duke is hard-headed. Baba gets excited every time the dogs come in here. And Baba just wants to get over here. I let him go over here. Not you, Baba. Not you. So, dog's about to trip me. What I'm doing here is I'm doing a deep clean on this pen. It hadn't been deep cleaned in a while. And I'm not going down all the way to dirt. I do need to get all this manure out of here. Got two cowboy dump trucks out here. And I'm taking it over to the pile, but It is a long, hot job. It's a good day for it today. We're overcast, and I figured, you know, we're going to be busy the next couple of weeks building fence. Better get in here and deep clean this. If you see anybody shooting video in a pen that is clean, know this, they just cleaned it. These horses have already crapped 3 or 4 times in here since I started cleaning this. So I used to work for an old guy, and we shot video there on the ranch, and I won't say his name, but he's a real good guy, taught me a lot. But if a horse crapped and we was videoing, you had to stop what you was doing, clean it up. He didn't want that on there, and he didn't want a horse crapping on video either. You had to wait, cut, go back to it. Kind of crazy, but horses crap. That's what happens. This old guy, he's really eating really good. That colt right there has put on probably 2 inches of growth and has really filled out. When he come here, he didn't have a full belly. So I'm really liking how he's looking. I bring the dogs in here to get the horses used to them, because all the animals need to be used to the dogs, and the dogs need to be used to all the animals. When I'm here working, I let the dogs loose, and I try to keep them close to me. Ain't that right, buddy? Ain't that right, buddy? They're big old pets mostly. They do keep things around away from here. We had some kind of predator out here last night, and they were barking and carrying on. I'm not sure what was going on, but when you come down, there ain't nothing here. So who knows? We do have porcupines. We got badgers. We got a little bit of everything around here. Comes through at night, so I see their tracks. All right, well, enough rambling. I'm gonna get on with this, get the rest of this pen cleaned out, hopefully before I run out of go-go juice. I haven't had any breakfast, just had coffee, so we'll see what happens. My stomach's still not right from all the hospital and everything, so kind of taking it slow and easy. But I got a big job ahead of me. Starting to rain, but I did get this pen somewhat clean, except for right where they're standing, and there's a bunch of hay there. I gotta get the tools out of here. I put them a trough in here so they could continue eating hay. Get these tools out of here. The only thing about this Nikon probably going to be an issue is weather and rain and that sort of thing. I don't want it to get wet. I'm going to have to... What you digging for over there, boo? A cool place to lay, huh? It is kind of humid. I still got to clean out that gray horse's pen, but I think I need some lunch and maybe take some rest. I took a lot out of me. That was a lot, and I didn't even dig it up. There's places here where you can see it's still kind of thick. I just didn't want to get swampy in here. He really needs his feet trimmed. A lot to do when you have horses. I need to deworm everybody. I need to work on my horse's feet, but it's about 1 o'clock now, so this took most of the morning, just right here. I don't know how many trips I made over there with 2 wheelbarrows, but I need to clean his pen out before it gets any more nastier. To bring him out, tie him up, be a good experience for him, and then maybe I can trim these guys' feet this afternoon. We'll see. You can only do what you can do in the time you can do it in. So I'm gonna head up to the house, get a little bite to eat. We'll see what the afternoon brings. The wind's blowing pretty bad. I don't know how the mic does on this camera. I got Wee Willie out here. I worked him. He lunges pretty good, both directions, leads fairly decent. I was quite surprised, but He's really protective. He's on the offense. If he feels threatened, he'll come at you. So gonna have some trust issues to work through there. I worked this little dude for Fred. Fred came out. He wants to see how he was doing. Pick up all 4 of his feet, send him both directions. Can move his hindquarters. He's still real reactive about moving, you know, fast movements, stuff like that, but they sure are eating far out of that Bermuda hay. And as you can see, my cleanup job didn't last too long. I cleaned out Wee Willie's pen fairly good, so I'm gonna go bring him back over here. I think he's a pretty nice little horse. He's got a lot of go, got more go than woe. He's what I call a ball, but I think he's going to make a nice horse. I'll just have to work with him, get him over some of his trust issues. I think people have mistreated him in the past because they're scared of him, but I think he'll make a nice horse. I do need to go check and see if I've got some dewormer down here. Give him a shot of dewormer before I put him back in the pen. But I think he'll come around. He's thin, but he's going to be tall, so he might have some thoroughbred in him, might have some Andalusian in him the way he acts, but I think he's going to make a nice horse. Okay, I got some dewormer in him, about 500 pounds worth. Probably deworm him again later. Wasn't that much trouble. He's real reactive, and he's real, like I say, he's not just defensive. He goes on the offense a little bit, and I think maybe he's been mistreated because people are scared of him, like I said before. But I think I can win him over. He's definitely gaining a little bit of weight. His head's a little bit sore. You move that halter, where that other halter was on him so tight. But just keep working with him every day, handle him every day until he comes around. Work him. Just get him to trust me. He's a thin rail little old horse. That's why I call him Wee Willie Winkle. Alrighty, folks. It's an overcast day here on the homestead. It is Monday morning, end of 1 week, beginning of the next. I don't know what me and Miss Polly's gonna do. We're thinking about running down. It's the first of the month. Thinking about running down, maybe setting up, selling some extra stuff we have around here, just to make a little extra cash. I got quite a bit of scrap here. We don't have refrigeration. You tend to have a lot of scraps. We're gonna feed chickens. I've got to deworm the rest of the horses. The other day I dewormed that gray horse, and it was enough to deworm him. I had in a tube, and he did pretty good. So I got to deworm our horses. I got to deworm the other horses. So I'll take you along with me there on next week's video. I'm going to take and I'm going to end up this week's video right here. So remember, if you don't know which way to go in this old world, commit your ways unto the Lord. Trust also in Him, and He'll bring it to pass. We'll see you later.